Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today is Thursday, so an interesting patch has come out in Space Engineers. Today we have several new features implemented. The first that I'm going to demonstrate is that armor now actually absorbs explosions. So we have this light armor block over here. I'm going to bring my missiles online, and I'm going to fire, and as you can in the past, it used to be that there would be a huge amount of damage done to those armor blocks. They'd just be torn to shreds by these missiles. So I'm going to fire again and see what happens. And it appears that the armor just absorbs all the damage. Let's see here if this is... This is indeed light armor. That is... The amount of damage you see there would be probably reflective of what heavy armor used to do. So let's go test that out on some heavy armor. This ship is a little too agile for my liking. As you can see, I've already blasted away at that before. Do a few more rounds at that. That was a bit overkill. But as you can see, there is very minimal amounts of damage that are actually done from explosions. Maybe Gatling guns will be more powerful now. Who knows? I don't know. Let's try something else now. What would happen if we were to put, say, a warhead on here? Where's my ship? Okay, it's out of the blast range. Alright, that's good. And let's demonstrate, let's see what happens when we blow this warhead up. Not that much damage. In the past there would have been a lot more damage. Let's try it on the light armor. Actually, I'm going to put it inside. The point of the devs update was to make armor absorb this, so I'm going to see what happens when I put the armor or warhead inside it. Well, that just totally obliterated it. Let's try this again on the outside. Think placement. I only want one warhead, not two. What? So let's try this again. As you can see, light armor still can't exactly take the beating of warheads. Let's try this out on more heavy armor. Got some more heavy armor here. Try this out, see what happens when we put it inside the armor. Quite a bit of damage. Kicks and giggles, let's try multiple warheads. Well, doesn't look like there's that much damage done to heavy armor that you'd expect in the past. Anyways, let's go over here. There's several other interesting updates that have been added in, and I'll demonstrate some of them as soon as I can get over to this thing here. Now, we can tell our antennas whether or not we broadcast. So if you're coming in on a scout ship, you don't necessarily want the enemy to see you. So just turn that off. I'm a little disappointed that the power requirements don't drop out from that. And as you can see, you can no longer see the antenna on the screen. What am I doing right now? I don't know. Oh, okay, that's right. Let's see if I can put myself in a cockpit here to demonstrate that better. So the antenna is, and you can also do that with beacons. Nope, can't. Never mind. Thought you could. That does not work with beacons, apparently. Beacons are indeed only beacons. Over here now we have a few new interesting features. The arc furnace or blast furnace. I'm still confused as to what the name is. It says blast furnace here, but if we go into here, it still says arc furnace. And let's see here what it says here. It says arc furnace there. Let's see if it looks up for blast furnace. No, it does not look up for blast furnace. So the devs call it blast furnace. It says blast furnace there. I think they need to fix that still. I thought they did, but they didn't. Anyways, you can now refine some different ores. I really should have prepared this earlier. You can now refine cobalt. Wait, that was a cobalt ingot, my bad. That was my bad. That was, that's too small, I can't even grab that. find cobalt and nickel in the arc furnace, as well as iron. See? And if we try to put anything else, such as stone in the... Let's try to put some, say, gold ore in there. Can't. So they only added it to cobalt and nickel. While that's cooking up, let's check out the new assembler things that we can do. We now have co-op mode. I'm just a hair confused to this. Personally, the way the devs showed it in their video just made it a little bit confusing, but basically, if you have it set to cooperative mode versus not set to cooperative mode, the ones that aren't set on co-op mode become essentially master production. So let's try to make, say, 100 bulletproof glass. Oh, and I don't have silicon wafers. That's kind of stupid, so actually I'll just... Why do I keep pressing K? I want to be pressing Shift F10. And I just went right past it. I'm just going to put some steel plates in there. So let's take that and with that, let's make some steel plates. But for every one it's doing, you can actually see the number rapidly going down. Nope. Oh, and I don't have steel plates in there. You know, my bad. Sorry for that cut there, I did not want to be showing all that. Okay, so let's go back to our assembler here. You can see though that it's rapidly actually making the steel plates, but it's not the only one that's producing. These ones here are taking the plate out of the production queue and building the steel plates themselves. And so now that queue's finally finished. Let's see what happens if we try to build construction tools. That is going to take forever. And the only thing I've noticed with this that gives me an issue is that when it goes into co-op mode and pulls something out of the queue, it actually resets the progress bar on the master refinery. So that is something I would appreciate if the devs came out and fixed later. They said that they're going to be working on a lot more bug fixes over the next whenever. So that'll be nice. And that's almost all that the update has. Oh yes, and the welder setting allows you to help new welder setting. You can now help others instead. So you can use your ship welders to build objects with, but instead of you taking the ownership when you build it, if you have it set to help others, the ownership will be set to nobody upon completion. So there's that too. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.